So much manga. I'm being buried alive in manga. Please, is anyone out there? Send help now. Welcome back, human beings, to the Manga Sloth, a channel about manga, sloths, and absolutely karate. It is Manga Haul time. This is the Manga Haul for October. We got so much awesome, different, varying stuff this month. It's just all over the place, not the same old, though Manga Sloth is always good at giving you variety. Like always, make sure you are subscribed and you comment and like. I love it. I love hearing from all of you. Got so many awesome videos and things coming in the future, so make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon so you get here first. Let's get in close to the hand cam and let's look at some sick manga. Welcome to the Manga Sloth hand cam. These are what sloth hands look like. Please do not check on the internet. You will be disappointed. Listen up, people. I have lots of questions about manga today. There are some series that I have questions for and I need them answered. So please watch and please answer my questions or help me out. Help a sloth out, please. In this manga haul, I have so many different series, so much variety, and I'm not going to go into giant details about each and every one. If you want to know anything about any series that I ever show, let me know down in the comments and I will help you out. We're going to start off with the Po Clan Volume 1. Look at this beautiful hardcover. It is about the size of a deluxe edition Helsing or Blade of the Immortal, if you know what those look like. It is a little shorter. It is a wonderful hardcover and it looks great. It is a great edition and great quality. My question for this one to start off is, does anyone know if Volume 2 is ever coming out? Volume 1's been out for a while and I don't know if it was just pushed back because of pandemic reasons, or I got this for the wife. She read it, she liked it a lot, and she would like to read the rest. Got Asadora number 4. These are just wonderful. I love these SIG prints. They are really nice with this type of cover. Asadora is a slow burn, definitely, and it's getting better and better and better. Next up, Cayuga Sama, Love is War, and rest in peace my pronunciation because I am sure I am messing that up. I was really surprised with this series that it's over 20 volumes. Like, I've seen this series before, and no joke, I thought that it was like 5 volumes, 7, maybe 8 max, but when I seen it was like 20 plus, I was like, holy cow, what the heck are they doing in this manga? So much love and so much war. We are kind of stuck because some of the volumes are harder to find, like 10, 11, 12, something in there is harder to find. I can't remember. So we're kind of waiting on a print run for some of these and then we'll continue on. Here's one of the same old, Chainsaw Man number 7, ongoing. We know it. Here's a newer series that I was trying, A Strange Adventure of a Broke Mercenary. I've seen this one on the shelves for a while, finally picked it up. You can't tell, but these words are all raised above. I kind of like that. Wish more people would do certain things like this. But it was alright, and hopefully it keeps getting better. I got Standing on a Million Lives Volume 2, and I did read this one. If you've seen my last haul or last manga reading log, I don't like this series, and number 2 didn't change my mind. I don't like this series and I really think it's just boring and I don't want to read any more of it. We got Radiant number 14. Here is a series that is not boring and I want to read more and more of it. What a wonderful, wonderful series. Cannot wait to get more of this. Then we got Dr. Stone. We know this one. Volume 18. I'm so surprised that there's 18 volumes of this. It's crazy. This is one of those series that you either love, you hate, you like, you kind of hate, you don't know about, you haven't read, or you have read, or you know it exists, or you don't know it exists. It's one of those manga series that's the same as every other manga series out there, and you have an opinion or you don't about it. Here we got A Man and His Cat, Volume 4. Look at these Chungus cats. Look at this cheek. It is like 10 pounds of cat cheek right there. This is a super awesome series, and it just amazes me that I'm saying this about a series called A Man and His Cat. I am not a cat person, and I love this series. I wish there was 20 more volumes of this out right now so I could binge it. It's so good. Got a new one here, Mao, if I'm saying that correct, or as I like to call it, Mayo, like the condiment. Don't call it Mayo Kids. That is a wrong pronunciation. This is by the creator of Inuyasha, as you can probably immediately tell by the look of the art here. Wife read this and she liked it. She has read some of Takahashi's work and has not liked them, but then she has enjoyed some other ones, so it's nice that she likes this one so far, and hopefully it keeps getting better and better. Here we have Mars Red, some Tokyo Vampires, Volume 1. Really cool series, decent art, and I think this is the first volume, so Volume 2 isn't even out yet, so this is a pretty fresh series, and it has those raised letters too, and it has, I just love the solid red and black on this. Real nice looking volume. Excited to see where this goes. More volume ones. We have Watoki or Watakoi. I don't know how to say this correctly. Love is Hard for an Otaku, Volume 1. This is a 2-in-1, I believe. Finally, the wife has picked this up. I've heard a lot about this throughout this whole year and even more. A lot of you out there have recommended this. It's finally entered the house. It was read, it was enjoyed, and more are going to be on the way. Volume 17 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Just continuing this series. I'm liking this series more and more. It's very popular and for good reason, but I'll tell you one thing, and Kodansha, if you're watching my video, please listen to me. Your printings stink. I am so sick and tired of every single thing I get, at least for slime. Maybe there's some out there that are decent, but every single one is off center, always chipped, dinged at the top, and that's not always your fault, I know. It's the shipper's fault, the box, the whatever, but I have returned so many slimes. This is number 17, but I'm no joke, I've bought over 25 That Time I Got Reincarnated Slimes. Of multiple volumes I've returned because the edges are all chipped and stuff, and even as we speak, multiple volumes of this are still ripped, chipped, everything. I just ran out of energy on returning and getting more of them. They all just stink. Here's a series that does not stink at all. My goodness, has my wife been so excited about this. Kageki Shoujo, The Curtain Rises. This is a big chunky one, and then it continues with these singles, and this is 1 and 2 of Kageki Shoujo, and number 2 just came out, so it's pretty recent at the time of filming this. And this is a really cool series, and it's about theater and stage crew and theatrical performances, and it follows this girl here, and it's super duper awesome. Definitely check out this series. Alright, for me, I got Hina Mitsuri volume 13 this month, and boy oh boy, I love Hina Mitsuri. It's very hard to find people who don't like it. They exist, but there's just so many people that love it. It's hard to explain why. It's just so good. Okay, people out there, I have heard the call and got my wife The King's Beast Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3, and she likes it. This is by the mangaka of Dawn of the Arcana, a series which I said my wife has dropped. You have all recommended this series for her to try by the same mangaka, Ray Toma, and she liked it a lot, and she's going to be continuing it. So thank you all for your help and your opinions. Alright, another continuation, Ancient Magus Bride number 15. Good. We got My Hero Academia number 29. This arc that it's in right now is really great. I am really enjoying My Hero Academia. It's like a roller coaster. It was okay, not so great, you know, it was in the meh, and then it starts getting into the villain arc and everything, and then it just keeps going up, and hopefully it keeps going up more and more. Alright, I bought and tried Kingdoms of Ruin, The Kingdoms of Ruin, and I read volume 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to give a review on this probably in the reading log, so stay tuned for that. Alright, continuing Love of Kill, this is volume 4. Great series, though these volumes are getting a little skimpy. Then I have not shown these, and I have gotten the Shaman King reprints. I have these 4 right now, and I have more on the way. I have read these, they are good, but like many others, I do not like the printing of these. Like, the printing on these stinks, man. It is such a bummer, especially once you see how other countries have theirs printed and they have such a better spine setup. Like, these are cool and I like how they set up, but they're just not as good. And as you can see, they're so flimsy, and they're the Kodansha ones. Man, I'm just gonna be ripping Kodansha a new one every time I bring them up. These editions stink. Here's something that does not stink at all. Attack on Titan number 33. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, MangaSloth, why do you have number 33 and not 34? Well, I do have 34. I have number 34 right here, 2 number 34s right here, and 2 number 34s right here. Now, what I did is I started Attack on Titan with the manga, not the anime, and I ended it with the manga, not the anime. So as we speak, I have read all of Attack on Titan through the manga. I have not completed it in the anime. I'm waiting for the dub, so I have watched all of it up to the dub. I finished it in the manga, the form that I started it in, and what I actually did is I got volume 33 and I held it for 6 months or whatever until 34 came out. So I read them both back to back, so it was more of an ending for me. Obviously, I decided to get the original and then the Books A Million exclusive. And then I also got the Kinyo-Kunya, or however you pronounce that. I got this exclusive, which I do not live nearby one. I actually reached out to the community. I got a manga tubing buddy of mine, Hobbies of a Man, to go and grab these for me, and I am super duper appreciative. I'm gonna leave this one sealed, and this one I opened, and it has the signed cool little picture thing here, whatever it's called. So thank you very much to Hobbies of a Man. Please check out his channel. He does a lot of manga, comic, and book reviews, and they are in-depth and super well thought out in my opinion. So definitely check him out. His link will be down below. Alright, let's keep going. We got a lot to get through. One Punch Man 23. We know it. We love him. He's bald. I picked up Reincarnated as a Sword, Volume 1. I read this. I thought it was decent, but it's just not my thing. And I will be dropping this, so this will go into the sale giveaway pile, which is ever growing. Next up is Days of Fest, a wife manga. I know little about this series, but if you want to know more about this or any series, like I said, I'll give you all the information you want down below, and I will figure everything out for you. We got Yona of the Dawn number 32. This just continues to be a staple, and it's one of those ones that if you haven't read about it, you know about it. If you have read about it, you want to tell people about it. It's really good, and I am praying for all you people out there that are struggling to find some of these volumes. That is a major bummer, and I really hope they get the printing going and you can get your volumes for this and all the other series. We got people sitting on chairs, and that means it's Spy Family time. Volume 6, really good. This is it's just such a good series. If you have not read this series, please try Volume 1, and I'm sure you will be hooked very quick. Prince Freya, Volume 5. This took a long time to come out, and this is a little teeny skimpy volume, so hopefully the next volume doesn't take forever to come out. Here is Witch Hat Atelier number 8. Just a great cover like always. It's that matte finish. They're winning awards all over the place. Really awesome series, and artwork is top notch. I am a sucker for this kind of artwork with cross hatching and stippling, that kind of shading. Love it. And from the creator master of a silent voice, we got To Your Eternity, probably one of the best manga in print at the moment. And we got a wonky looking spine. Might be hard to tell, but you know it because it's Kodansha. This series is wonderful. I talk about it a lot. Please check it out if you haven't. Here's a new series that I tried and obviously I liked. I got 2 volumes of them. Volume 1 and 2 of Peach Boy Riverside. It is definitely different and I did like it a lot. I read both of these, and if there was more volumes out, I would already have them and probably read them. It's definitely not blowing me away, but it's one of those series that's just so easy to read and to blaze through, and you just enjoy it. It's really cool, and probably going to talk about this in the manga reading log a little bit more. Okay, here's Sorcerer Stabber Orphan number 2. Now I have volume 1 and I can't remember if I've ever showed it, but I got volume 2 and I am dropping this series. I do not like it. It's also boring to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Please let me know down below. If you have read this, watched this, know anything about this, does it get better? Am I just dumb? Is it amazing and I'm missing something? I just don't like it. I don't even know where my volume 1 is and I don't even care. It's just the story. It is not hooking me and it feels like I have to just push myself to get through it, and it's a struggle, and I don't have time. I just do not have time to sit through something that I'm just struggling to get through. Next up is a furry yeta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest. This is volume 1 and 2. It was pretty good and I like the story and it feels different, and obviously this is a novel first and then was a manga. It has a lot more in the novel space obviously than the manga. I got number 2 and number 3 of My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. One of those nice, brisk, easy titles, like 2 words, easy to remember. Don't even have to talk very much. I like this series. It started off a smidge slow and now it's just picking up and it feels really good. I am up to date on it and gotta wait on more volumes. Here is Drifting Dragons number 9. The wife is really liking this series. This art is great. They do faces and anatomy very well, and they got that cross hatching and that great looking shading that I love. These covers and spines just look wonderful. Here is a cool new one, My Androgynous, a word I have definitely used 1,000 times before today, boyfriend. This is volume 1 and 2. The wife read both of these and I will let you know her opinions in the reading log. Please stay tuned. Here we go, A Skull Frozen in Time, 1, 2, and 3. These covers are really cool. I like how they're all like laying, floating around, snowflakes all around. Really cool. Nice crisp looking spines. This is one of the series that she's reading and she likes it a lot, and I believe it's ending soon if I'm correct. Kind of hard to remember every manga series when it's ending, when it's continuing, when it's on hiatus, when you got so many, but I think it's ending at number 4 and I could be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know. If I am right, give me a thumbs up in chat and I will know exactly what you mean. Here we go. We got The Saint's magic power is omnipotent or omnipotent, whichever way you want to say it. I probably just choose the wrong way for everything. These covers look great. They're real nice and colorful. This might be a novel series and this is the manga version. Maybe I'm wrong. Really cool series. Really enjoyable. And I'm going to give a shout out to The Bearded Otaku, another cool manga tuber. Definitely check him out. Link in the description. He is the one that kind of gave me some info on this and recommended this, and he was spot on. It is pretty good. You know, it will not change the world, but it's definitely worth a read. It is good. Here we have My Love Mix-Up Volume 1. This is a newer series, and wife read and really enjoyed this one, and I may read this one also just by what she's been saying about it. Super funny and really, really great start to a series. I did see a little while ago Suki Notes mention this, and it seemed like a very positive mention, and I'm excited to see what she says about this series, and I will let you know what my wife thinks about this series also in the reading log. And then we got Carol and Tuesday Volume 2, continuing this one. And then we got Comey Can't Communicate, number 15. This is one of those ones that you see a bunch. So we'll just move on with that. Another one, Perfect World number 8. I don't know how quick these are coming out, but I feel like at least recently every manga haul has one of these. Maybe I'm wrong. A new series that the wife tried and she liked is Ran in the Gray World. This is volume 1. Let's take a second here and look at the cover and look at the back cover. I mean, the cover and the back cover are almost by itself worth just buying this and trying it. I mean, look at these. These are great. And the art is good, and the story, from what I know so far, is also very good. Let me know your opinion on this series, if you're farther into it, and if you like it, or if you don't like it. Here we go, we got Dear No Man, and this is volume 1 and 2. Now, I did show you this number 2, and as you see here, this white line is not supposed to be here. This is a major misprint. Look at that. It's telling you how big the spine and everything is, but it is messed up. I got this out of the dollar blind boxes for Right Stuff, and the wife said she might want to read this, so we kept it, and we got volume 1, and she read volume 1 and 2, and that is it. This is complete at 2 volumes, which in my opinion I think is kind of weird that they did 2 volumes instead of just one that was this size. They did double the printing, it took double the effort. I feel like they should have just printed it as one, and it wasn't canceled early or something. It's actually just 2 volumes. This is the final volume. So that is kind of weird. You don't see it too often. So this was good. Next we got the Faraway Paladin. I have seen this series going through the rounds of all different manga tubers and people talking about it, and this is a very good series, and I want to tell you more about this, so I will definitely let you know in the reading log coming up. Make sure you stay tuned. Alright people, if you enjoyed this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I say it every time, but it really helps me out. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notifications. Got a lot of cool videos coming up and things with the community, so I want you all to be interacting with me and other manga tubers. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.